Hello, I'm Mark Wijntjes. This is a short video introduction of our project, which concerns integrating p5.js as a sketching tool to set up visual crowd experiments. What is p5? p5 is a JavaScript library. Let's go there first. Inspired by processing. So it basically uses the same command structure of processing, but then the JavaScript version, and it's used by artists and creators and designers, and it's very accessible, which is nice, at least for me. Here is the p5 website, and the nice thing about this whole p5 language is there is this editor. With the editor you can basically create visual sketches in an instant. I will have to log in. Then it looks better because I don't like the white color. Anyway, so this is a sketch. It's very simple. You can draw an ellipse, for example, at the mouse position, mouse Y. These are then the sizes. Let's see if it works. Yes, you see the mouse is now, there's an ellipse where the mouse is. And if we get rid of the background, you can already see that this function draw is a loop that refreshes at a certain frame rate. And this is a very practical way to set up visual interactions and visual designs, and also visual crowd research. And we specifically investigated the integration with mturk. mturk, I'm just now going to the requester sandbox. mturk is a crowdsourcing service by Amazon, widely used by a lot of people. So the basic idea of our project is how to integrate a p5 sketch in mturk. And this is the repository. There's also a short paper that we wrote where we report a number of experiments that are well known in vision science, and that we sort of replicated with this p5.js tool. But you, of course, first want to see if it works, and you can actually do this together with me if you at least have a mturk requester account. So first get that, and you don't already need a p5.js editor account. So this is the repository on GitHub, p5 sketch and test. And this is an instant example. So in 7 steps you can create a hit. Let's see if it works. So you can either open the requester portal or the requester sandbox portal, and I of course suggest to use the sandbox portal because that's safer to start with. That's what a sandbox is for. Let's see if I can split these things. You can go, yes. So now we are at the requester sandbox, and we have to log in. Let's log in first. Sign in. Where are you? I'm a requester. And we do a press on new project. Then there are all these templates that you can use for mturk, and let's choose other. It's also here in the instructions, and then we press create project. Here you have to fill in all the details, and you can figure it out later, I suggest. The only thing that is really necessary is to have a reward per assignment. So we press 1 cent. Mind you, this is just a test for the sandbox. Nobody will participate. So it doesn't matter whatever you pay, and I just use 1 cent. And then we press Design Layout. And well, this is the part that we're interested in. This is basically the HTML code that you can use to design your experiment. And let's see, we are now at step 5. So delete the code and paste one of the experiment HTML codes here, and then press preview. What is an experiment HTML code? Well, for now, but maybe later we put on more experiments, we put on a few experiments. And let's go just to my favorite experiment, which is the gauge figure task. This is the gauge figure task. And well, let's copy this text, this code, copy, and paste. So now the HTML code is pasted into the mturk window, which is here. Then we can check preview and finish. And then here, let's get rid of that. You immediately see basically the experiment. The gauge figure task is a task where it's used for 3D perception, and with the mouse you can adjust a thumb stack on top of a three-dimensional surface, and you should put it in a way that it feels like it lies flat on the surface. And by doing that for all kinds of sampling points, you can actually, I'm just now doing it, you can quantify people's perception of three-dimensional surface shape. And then let's just do it a lot of times. 64. You have to give some good reward for this task. And if you finish it, we can press submit. And then this is actually the data that you get as a requester, which is saved in the mturk files. So, well, these were the tasks. But this was just a preview. But just showing it, finish. We didn't actually do the experiment, but now we can publish it, publish the batch. And then you have to fill in all the details, press publish, and then you can collect data. So this was the first short movie about P5 sketch and test.